What's up, everybody? Rage Cage 20 here. Today we're going through another Linkin Park song. The two I wanted to get to before I decided an album. We're on the second one today. We got Castle of Glass. This one has a very short amount of lyrics for almost a 5-minute song. Seems very interesting. I'm very interested to see how they're going to work that. I think it could be very cool. Also, just by the pure thumbnail image and the fact that within the first second says something about this is based on like many true stories or something like that. I think we're in for a sad song today. So I'm very interested to see how this one rolls out, and I got high hopes and high thoughts for this song. I am going with a bit of a lighten change up. I just kind of felt like being in the dark a little bit today. I feel like I'm a little red, but it doesn't come off. I don't know. Anyways, I'll make sure to try to keep the lighting good, but I think we're good right now. Not important. What is the most important part is the music, right? Obviously. So let's get it done. Castle of Glass, Linkin Park. Let's fucking go. I don't like to interrupt. But does this not look like a really young Ellen Page? Like, I think it's Elliot Page now, but like, does not look like kind of reminds me of Ellen Page. I get it. Clean that, man. Come on.
Take me down to the riverbend. Take me down to the fighting end. Wash the poison from off my skin. Show me how to be whole again. Fly me up on a silver wing. Past the black where the sirens sing. Warm me up in a nova's glow. And drop me down to the dream below. 'Cause I'm only a crack in this castle of glass. Hardly anything there for you to see. For you to see. Bring me home in a blinding dream. need to be. 'Cause I'm only a crack in this castle of rust. Hardly anything there for you to see, for you to see.
Churchill's a good man. Guy knew his shit. I feel like I gotta watch that video now. It just keeps showing up, and I've never really even heard it. Okay, that was interesting. That was very interesting. There's a lot to process here. So give me a second. So video wise, that was good shit. Like, I mean, that was no words needed to be said. You could follow the whole story without any of it needing to have dialogue, which is really fucking cool. The song itself was really catchy, really good. Beautiful notes, beautiful melody lines, not only from the vocalists but also from some of the instrumental lines in there. The beat was fucking cool, especially at certain parts that I have written down here that we'll go over. The only thing I would say about the song is it didn't necessarily feel like it had, like, it definitely had some builds to it, and it definitely went somewhere musically. This could just be a personal thing. I feel like I was waiting for a bigger build in there, like the last time through the chorus. I didn't feel like it ever reached that point, so it kind of made me think that, like, maybe it was, they wanted it not to go there just for the message, to keep the kind of serene beauty to it, and for the story aspect of it. But I mean, that's literally the only thing. I was looking for a little bit more of a build at, like, maybe 2 intervals. That didn't happen. But I mean, that's not a big deal. Like, that's literally the only critique I would say. Besides that, it was gorgeous. It's beautiful. There's a lot of good elements to it. So let's check out what those were. We'll skip most of the intro here. I'll just find the point right here. Okay. Let me scooch. There we go. Get me in here, coach. So the beginning here. At first, I thought it was like Soldier Coming Home. But then when there was like a little bit of disappointment and or upsetness in the face, I was like, yeah, this is the guy or gal that has to deliver the news to people's homes. Got it. Yeah, it's a sad event right there. That's not. No one wants that job, but someone's got to do it. It's just disrespectful to send a letter home and be like, by the way, didn't make it. Casualties happen. What are you gonna do? So, unfortunately, someone has to do it. It's gotta really just suck to be that person that has to go deliver the news. Hey, by the way, your father, your mother, your husband, your wife, your sister, your brother, whoever they got to deliver the news to didn't make it, ain't coming back. Like that's, God, it's got to be one of the shittiest jobs. Like on the planet. Like next to doctors that have to go tell people like, yeah, it was complications in the surgery, they're dead. You know, like that's just, God, that sucks. Like that you feel for both parties in this situation. But like the imagery here, because we were going to talk about not only the notes but the imagery here, but it does remind me of Ellen Page. I definitely keep him with that one. I don't know who the mom was rolling with when she was coming up here. I don't know who these people were that she was rolling with. I'm questioning the loyalty of mom here. But we'll start probably around here ish. It's one of the first lines I got here. The notes in the riff. I think this was a guitar. It's kind of hard to tell for me with Linkin Park because they got a lot of different effects and stuff that they add onto all their instrumental tracks. But I'm gonna say it's a guitar. Yeah. But the notes and the melody in this was really, really fucking cool. Also, I think dude, I don't know, person just knocks over the thing and breaks and stuff. Like, I understand that you're upset and mad, but someone's gonna have to clean that up. But also the imagery that created from that, for the water running and the little blue pebbles and things just kind of rolling with stuff. That was beautiful imagery. It looked really fucking cool. Yeah. And then the starting notes from Mike also were very, very, very cool and beautiful. So let's let all that unfold here. We can go back a little bit further. Who was all those people? I guess the name is the neighborhood. I'm guessing maybe that was just the neighborhood coming in. But why was mom walking around with the neighborhood unless she already knew what was going to happen? It's whatever. That's just such a cool riff there. It's so beautiful. It has this great loop going on. It's good shit. Good shit. That is just such a cool effect there. Like that imagery is so fucking cool there.
Down to the river bend. Take me down to the fighting end.
Like, oh my god, like give me that again. That is fucking beautiful notes right there.
Take me down to the river bend. Take me down to the fighting end. Wash the poison from off my skin.
Like that key change in there. That was fucking cool.
Show me how.
Well, that was more of a chord change than a key change. Sorry. Just that chord change in there. It sounds like it went like. It sounded like went to maybe like a minor chord in there. That was great. That was great.
Take me down to the fighting end.
Wait.
Wash the poison from off my skin.
And then releases back to major.
Show me how to be whole again.
That's gorgeous.
Fly me up on a silver wing.
And the next thing I got here, that rhythm. Dum, dum, da, 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 da. Just, oh, that's so good. That's so good, especially with how kind of quiet everything is. It's just, you just have the ambiance and the vocal line, and then just that like very, almost. I mean, only because of the imagery. Other thing when I say kind of like a war drum, but like very just that very hollow just drum. Dum, 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 dum. Just that awesome repeating rhythm there. That's fucking cool.
All again. Fly me up on a silver wing. Past the black where the sirens sing. Warm me up in a nova's glow. And drop me down to the dream below.
Alright. let's yeah, so this is the part where I was feeling what was happening and already picturing in my mind where it was going to go. So I said, it's like, obviously the intro here is very subdued, but when it jumps into the chorus is, especially for the first time, is also very subdued. It's like very kind of pulled back, very subdued, very smooth and mono energy, very low energy. And I was just like, oh, but like, it's probably going to explode at some point. And I was waiting for it to explode after the first chorus, which it did, kinda. And then the last time through, I thought it was going to explode to some like around yelling, screaming territory that Chester is really good at doing. And it also didn't. Like, kind of did, but didn't. But we'll get to that.
'Cause I'm only a crack in this
First off, the push into this first chorus, fantastic. The first chorus being this kind of still keeping on that subdued, like soft level, I think is a very intelligent choice here for sure.
glass, a love glass, hardly anything there for you to see.
One problem I'm having here, and it's going to happen here in a second as well, is like, I think technically, the acoustic one I can buy. The acoustic guitar I can buy here. I'm getting into the semantics of this video. I apologize. It's like from a instrumental point of view, it's just like I don't think it's doing that though. So let's look at the acoustic guitar here first. Like you hear the sound that's happening behind, kind of like this. So I could see like a digga, but it's not strum. Like that's not happening, and that's what he's doing. It's digga. I'm like that's not what's happening in the sound right now. So like that's throwing me off a little bit. The electric guitar will do that. He's here soon as well. And the drum sounded like it looked like he was going like, I'm like, that's not happening as well. So it's a little weird visually. It caught my attention and I can't unsee it now. It's weird.
'Cause I'm only a crack in this
It would be way too loud for what's happening. Anyways.
love glass, hardly anything there.
Ta 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 ta. He's doing ta 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 ta. He's literally doing eighth notes. Ta 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 ta. That's not what's happening. It's ta 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 ta. Maybe like a few ghosting notes in there. Ta 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 ta. It's not ta 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 ta. Like, did they not have the music playing when they made this? Anyways, not important. It's just like it's blowing my mind here.
Anything there for you to see. For you to see.
So there's the first little rough part for me personally. Alright, so after all this kind of soft, beautiful build-up, I'm expecting the music to go somewhere, and it does. To its credit, it does go somewhere, which is good. I was expecting a little bit more. I was kind of expecting what the instrumentalists were doing in the video, which again is not what was heard. I was kind of expecting a little bit more heaviness with the electric guitar, and just kind of all the effects and whatnot. And it feels like it was at a soft level. I was expecting it to go up to like this level, and it feels like it went from soft to like a little. I felt like it give it a little bit more, like a little bit kick more. And I was kind of expecting just not like soft to like crazy, but like just a little bit of a jump in there, and it just kind of went beep, So it's like it's leaving me a little disappointed there musically, but like again, not a big deal. Like it's not ruining anything. It's not ruining the song. The song's still beautiful and still good. And this one actually does sound like a Linkin Park song. I'm like, unlike the last one I was hearing. So like we're good on that. On the like musically, it's just like it's leaving me feeling a little empty and disappointed, but still not bad. You know, I don't know. Anyways, let's go back here a little bit and get that switch up here, that push to more energy in here.
Everything there for you to see, for you to see.
Obviously, the drums comes in heavy with that hit, and like it gives that initial kick of energy, but then it's just like it's the rhythm again, but just like a little bit more energy, a little bit.
For you to see.
It's going ticka 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 ticka, and that's not what's happening in the music. But like, okay, we got a little bit of kick here.
Bring me home in a blinding dream.
Now this part is beautiful again. It's sounding like the beginning just with the instruments in, and I was expecting it, you know, again a little bit more, a little bit harder, a little bit heavier, but still with maintaining that soft, beautiful essence. It's doing the second part, but not really the first part, and it makes me feel like I want the music to go somewhere, and it's not fully going somewhere. Still fucking gorgeous and beautiful. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Bring me home in a blinding dream. Through the secrets that
I mean, this imagery is fucking cool, man. It's like straight out of a movie or video game, so that's really fucking cool.
wash the sorrow from off my skin and show me how to be whole.
Also, I think it's the video, because like the sound is really beautiful and it's really awesome. And I was just listening to it and be like, yeah, this is a really smooth, nice song. The video, there's like wind fucking flying, glass going crazy, people fucking in full army attire with big ass weapons busting down doors and going like. I'm expecting his voice to be less like down here and more up here, you know, just kind of like a little bit more oomph to it, higher register, more not aggression but more energy, and just like singing it up at a higher register is not matching what I'm seeing at all. Like there's so much energy in the video that is not being matched in the vocal line, which is very confusing. There's more energy in this. I like it. I like that. Right, yeah, right around here I said the notes. And familiar, that's right. That's why I said, because like when I was hearing this I was like, I feel like I've heard the chorus before. Like not in the rest of the song I don't think I've ever heard, but the chorus I feel like I've heard. So I feel like maybe it's either been in a TV show, a movie, maybe a commercial or something. I feel like I've heard it before, which is very interesting. But also the notes are fucking beautiful. Da 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 da. Like, oh, fucking gorgeous. Like let me, do not be confused with what I'm saying about the energy and the going somewhere musically. It's fucking gorgeous. It is beautifully written. It sounds amazing. It's just leaving me with that empty feeling because I don't feel like it's going somewhere musically, but the music itself is fucking gorgeous. Like, let's not take that away from this song at all. I want that to be clear. I want that to be crystal clear.
How to be whole again, 'cause I'm only a crack in this castle of life.
Oh, it's beautiful. There's a beautiful harmony going on there as well. Also, I haven't mentioned the lyrics, but the lyrics are just like they're deep. Like they're very fucking deep. Like, just those last two lines, wash the sorrow off my skin, show me how to be whole again. Like, someone who's going through kind of like maybe the sorrow of losing a loved one or something, like, this is like a soothing, healing anthem. Like, the lyrics are fucking amazing. Just gonna put that one out there. I question if they wrote the song a different way when they made the video and then changed it after the video was made. Because it looks like he's singing the way I kind of expect this part to be sung. But it's not matching what's actually being sung. So I'm questioning. I don't know, maybe I might look into that. Who knows? Kind of let it go through the last one here because I got a little bit to say about what happens at the end, but also I want to hear where it continues to develop musically. Beautiful breakdown here, very very smooth breakdown here. After the whole point of bringing it back down to this level to hit the chorus before going back into the chorus for the last time, or repeating any of the lines that have happened previously before going into the chorus last time, is to have that contrast. Like, okay, we're bringing it back down quiet again, so it doesn't sound like it's just the same thing repeating. Now we're going to push somewhere. Let's hear where it goes after this beautifully soft, peaceful breakdown here.
In this castle of glass, hardly anything else I need to be. 'Cause I'm only a crack
A little bit more.
castle of glass, hardly anything there for you to see.
Yeah, I don't know. Is it just me? It could just be me. I don't know. Again, like, the only thing that I feel like needed to happen is just for him to just maybe move up like a fifth to an octave in his register and just give it a little bit more kick of energy, and it would have been like, oh yeah, this is like the chorus for the last time, we're punching. And like, I don't know, it just feels kind of monotone throughout like every repeat of the chorus. I don't know. I feel like there need to be a change up, a little bit more of a kick. Like, the instruments were given a little bit more energy than they have before. This is true. It was definitely more. But I just needed that extra kick to be like, yes, we're driving the song home, which is fucking cool. The video, the video though, dude grows up, decides to follow what I assume is in his father's footsteps, and become, a soldier himself. And then later in his life has to be the one to deliver the news to the next kid. Hey, by the way, your parent ain't coming back. Like, coming full circle and being like, hey, I've been in this position. I was where you were. Sorry. Like, that's crazy, man. That's fucking, that is beautiful. Come full circle in this video here. It's absolutely great directing and imagery happening here. That riff comes back. Beautiful riff. That's gorgeous. Very beautiful. Obviously, I have a few reservations, but putting those aside, completely putting those aside and ignoring those, this is a very gorgeous song. The video is really, really well done. Everything about the song is absolutely is absolutely smooth, beautiful, amazing melody lines, not only in the vocals but also the instruments as well. Some gorgeous riffs in here. Like everything about it is just smooth, beautiful, and amazing. Yeah, I mean, no reason to go back over anything. No reason to say it again. Just yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. So that's gonna do it for Linkin Park here. I don't know what I would do for Linkin Park, because obviously, as I mentioned in the last one, listen to the first two albums, not including Reanimation, because we don't talk about that one. And it was Minutes to Midnight that just kind of really was just like, I don't like the direction they've gone in. And so there's always a possibility that I was just wrong and naive and young. And maybe we go back through that album. Or maybe people will be like, no, they kind of did fall off in that album. But then the next album, which Waiting for the End was on like 1,000 Suns. Because like, technically there was like a compilation of the first three albums or something like that. Then they have tons of MOs and EPs and demos. I mix those two together. MOs. They have tons of MOs. Like their underground demos, and like they have tons of little things that they do. Like the original demo of the song before we released it and stuff like that. They have tons of stuff like that. Not counting those, it looks like the next album they made was 1,000 Suns. I don't know if it's like yeah that's when they came back with a vengeance, or if they're all good. I don't know. Then Living Things, which this one was on, and then there's been quite a few after that. So many EPs and demos and remixes and compilations. They've put out a lot of shit. But yeah, I don't know. I honestly don't know where you go with Linkin Park. Maybe kind of like Camelot, I should just stick to the videos. I don't know. That's hopefully where you guys come in. Let me know how do you approach Linkin Park. If there's an album that's like, this album's the fucking shit, every song's a banger, that's not the first two, let me know. Like, I absolutely love the first two, so if you like those two, you'll love this album, hit me up. Or if it's like, yeah, just kind of stick to the music videos, let me know. I'd love to find out. So thank you all for joining me here today. I hope you enjoyed it, even with my critiques. Just know it's what I do. And I will see you all next time.